Their men are manly men.
Yeah.
So when people are like, "Oh, American men aren't manly enough," well, don't be like shitting on Muslims so much because like their men are manly men. Like no Muslim is like, I think I'm gonna go for a Spitz later, and then maybe I get a manicure. No, they're like, I'm gonna go kill.
I don't think they talk like that.
They don't. Yeah, that would be more Woody Allen. That would be my people. Yeah. So.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. We have a very special episode today. A bittersweet episode.
Yeah.
We have somebody that we've known mostly for our whole time doing comedy.
Our whole career.
Yeah, known you guys for my whole career. What it was.
And we really like, and this is your third appearance, I believe.
This is my third appearance. I'm probably least qualified because like Jesse James Martin, I think is the only other person who's done it 3 times, right?
Yeah, a couple. I think
it's Jared. Yeah, okay.
Jared Lennon, I think maybe.
Brandon.
Oh, Lennon. Yeah. See, those guys are all qualified to get 3. I am nowhere near qualified, and yet here I am.
And Glesser.
Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah.
But
actually, there's a few. Damian Robinson, I think he just did his 3rd time. Or
all right, I don't feel so special anymore. Thanks. That's bittersweet.
Come
to think of it. Everybody gets 3.
Bittersweet because you're leaving us.
I am. I'm leaving you guys, leaving this, leaving comedy.
Leaving
I left comedy already.
The country.
Yeah, leaving the country. Yeah, it's all just leaving everything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't even know where to start. So I mean, this is interesting because you are the first guest that has specifically made the choice to stop doing comedy, and every one of our guests at some point has thought about it, as we all have. Like, why am I doing this? I'm gonna quit. Like, so as somebody who's actually done that,
how good does it feel? Just tell us how good it feels.
Oh, not hanging out in a bar with nobody laughing and everybody looking at their phones or standing outside. That's there's a hole inside me that will never be filled again because of No, it's funny you say that because I never thought about not doing it. I never once no matter how badly I bombed, whatever, I was like, I don't want to do that. I would never thought I'm not doing this anymore. It's like, no, all right, keep trying, keep working. And then I did an open mic. This is basically how it happened. I did an open mic. I was going to Wales the next day, which is a pretty awesome story to have, right?
Sure.
But I did Hammer Jokes down in Towson. I think Towson area, right? Yeah. Or Timonium or whatever. And it went super well. Yeah. It was and it was a room full of people I did not know.
Yeah, I heard it's a good room.
It's a great room. And it was weird at first, but then I figured out kind of the pace of it, because every mic has its own thing. And Mickey Cucella, is that his name?
Mickey Cucella,
yeah. So he puts it up on Rumble, and he pulls me aside afterwards, and I have a recording of this because I didn't realize my phone was. I feel bad. I recorded him saying this, but it's kind of like a nice little memento because I was recording my set. Yeah, I knew he was putting the video up, but I have audio of all my sets to go through. Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah, we all do that. Or you film it or whatever. And so I have I kept it running accidentally while he was talking to me. He was like, "That was great." He's like, "The people on Rumble liked you. That was a really good set. Never seen you before." I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been doing this for 3 years, 2.5 years, but I just thought I'd come down here." He's like, "Keep going, cool," and I was like, "All right, I'm done."
I peaked. It's never gonna get better, so I'm done.
You know what? It actually is kind of like that.
Really?
So, yeah, because what happened was I go to Wales. I get on a plane the next day, literally, and fly to Wales. I flew to England and then took a train out to Wales, and I'm on Mount Snowdon, which is the highest mountain in Wales. It's second highest in England or something. And I'm at the top of this mountain, I'm looking around, and I was just kind of taking stock of my life. I'd had kind of a little mental issue the weeks before. And I was like, what do I want to do? And comedy did not enter into any of it.
Wow.
And I've wanted to be a comedian since I was 5 years old, as I talked about before, And I was like, yeah, I think I'm done. Because I had to think, I was like, well, why did I get into this? I got into it to make people laugh and to make myself laugh. And I make myself laugh anyway, so that's fine. I'm not the funniest person I know, but I at least know what I like. Yeah. But I was like, I should have stopped when we had our beginner's luck show.
Yeah.
Because that was a great show.
Yeah. Sure.
And it was just like, since then, I felt like I was just spinning my wheels.
Yeah.
Like I was getting on bigger shows or doing, and I'm not like big shows or anything like that, but like I had met some cool people along the way and done some stuff. And I probably unwisely sent some of my stuff to like people I liked on Instagram that like comedians I liked. And they're like, oh, that was great. It was a good bit. Oh, thank you. Thanks for watching it. I didn't even think you would care or whatever.
And you seem to have found it like I feel like everyone kind of finds a home. I mean, I don't know if I've really found one, but like it seemed that Church of Satire really, I don't know what the word is, but it seemed like you really found like a home and thrived there.
Yeah, I think there was a spot for me. Yeah, like I mean, POV's great, you know, but like Church, like they needed a clean comedian, and yet occasionally I would throw curveballs on like a night when I felt like doing something, and that would get everybody. Yeah, and it was just a good it was a good hang. But I'm kind of a loner, so it's like, well, I don't need to hang out with anybody, like, and not in this and not for like 4 hours at a time, like maybe like 20 minutes, and I'm driving 40 minutes both ways, and that's nothing against them. Like again, Church of Satire. I mean, from day one, they put me on a show. My first time I did an open mic there, like it was just super supportive, like, and that's why I'm giving them my van. Yeah. So nice. Jim asked, he's like, "Would you donate your van when you're leaving?" I was like, "Yeah, you can have it. Leaks oil. Go ahead, man. Do whatever you want." Yeah, like, it's got 250 or 260,000 miles on it.
Oh, damn.
We'd owned it since new. Like, go for it. You want it?
Why does he want it?
He just thought it would be hilarious to have a beat up van, and he's going to get it wrapped and stuff. I was like,
"Is it even beat up?"
It's pretty. Okay. Remind me after the podcast to tell you something about it being beat up and how that helped me actually.
Okay.
Helped me in court with something. Also, apologies to the viewers about my bare feet, by the way. Before
it's okay. It might get us some extra views.
Yeah,
make sure you can get it in frame.
Only fans, little magic there, little jazz feet.
The clip this week is just gonna be a close up, close up of your feet.
Oh man,
you're gonna hear us all talking, but it's just gonna be your feet.
Right. I can play Michael Bolton in the background.
Yeah. I'm so glad I had that ingrown toenail operation, so it's all cleaned up now. So anyway, like Church of Satire came like kind of for me became a home. But I tried other mics, like going down the Hammer Jokes and stuff. And, but I was on that mountain. I was just like, well, I did everything I wanted to do. We had because that beginner's luck show we had was awesome. Like, the five of us we had a great night. I think everybody enjoyed it. We had a full room. And then this open mic, like I was like, okay, I just made another group of strangers, but these are all comics now because there were no, that was just comics, and it was long. It was 3 hours, 4 hours. It was like the Zone, and it was like 40 comics.
Yeah, I guess the Zone is like 3 hours. I kind of forget.
Yeah, right. And it was like 40 comics, and the one girl who was hosting, she's down. She does stuff in Austin a lot, apparently, like because she's been at Mothership. Like I think she's been on Kill Tony a couple times. She liked what I did. Like I said, Mickey was super supportive, very nice. And I was like, I guess I did what I wanted to do. Yeah. Because I don't want to be famous. Yeah. I don't know if I could write for a show, and I'd have to work on writing. Like I don't want to be headlining anywhere. I don't want to do any, like, I don't know what else to do. Like all I wanted to do is make people laugh. So if I did that, that's it. Right.
You could still just do what you're doing.
I thought about that, but you know what? That's where I was like, but I've been doing it already. Like, and it's kind of like the guitar thing. Like like I said, like I was telling you guys before that we started, like with teaching, I might get back into that. We'll see. I'm take some time off, but just to reset myself because it's been 19 years of teaching. But it's like. Yeah, but that was actually the con was like, I guess I could keep doing what I've been doing. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it is also, like you said before, it's very funny to like have free time and then not do. I'm gonna just do nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. Gonna move to England for a year and not have anything on my plate.
That might be a nice refresher for comedy too, because you're going to a completely different. I think Ari Shafir's over there. Maybe you can fucking do some open mics with him.
That's right. Yeah, find him there. Yeah.
I think I heard that he moved there.
Really? That's surprising.
I think so. Wow. At least he was going to.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I guess try that area there. Yeah. Yeah. I just. Yeah. That's the thing. Like I'm gonna have all this free time, no job, and just. Nah, I'm not going to go.
And it's you don't even drink, or you can't go to the pubs. What the fuck are you going for?
I am going to just.
Is that what's that say about me? That's one of the first things I think of when I think of Europe. I'm like, I want to feel like I want to drink with those people.
Right, exactly. Yes. Oh, new people to drink with. Yeah. Yeah.
I totally relate though. Because my whole life I wanted to be a rock star and was in bands and played and got to do some cool stuff, and now I barely pick it up anymore. Like I don't know if I just kind of like filled that hole with comedy, but like I relate to something like it. For a lot of comics, it seems like you can't ever stop.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't ever stop, and it's like unthinkable. But like, I get that. I relate. Like as far as music, like building something up, like that's your identity. That's who you are. That's what you want to be. That's what you want to do. And then there's like a pain in losing that, but there's also kind of a freedom in losing that
because
it opens up some other things in your brain. You're not so one like tunnel focused. Like
it gets rid of the what if or whatever. It's like what if I did try that? You did it, and then
right.
What else can I do now?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the thing. Like, and the other part of it too is there's only going to be so many Jimmy Carrs, Anthony Jeselniks. Like, I mean, there's always room for more. But like, but that work ethic is a lot, and you ask yourself too, like, do I want to do that now? No, I don't want to work that hard. I don't want to like alienate my family. I've already done that anyway. Like, you know, like,
you are moving to London.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Moving away from everybody. But I mean, my ex-wife had said, she's like, I wouldn't want to be in those bars every night doing that with, you know, and people not really paying attention. It's like, you're totally right. I was like, because I was like, it's like she had said it a while, you know, probably a year ago. And then that popped into my head and I was like, I don't want to do that either. Anybody, like, because I don't drink. I don't eat late at night. So it's like, I have nothing to do there except sit and watch people. So, and that was, you know, it was fine. Like I said, like that, you know, I pride myself on every open mic I've ever been to. I stayed the whole time. I never left early once. So, which is why this isn't going to go out. When will this go out?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm going to go to, this will have already happened then by the time this goes out. So I'm going to go to church next Monday and ask to go on first and leave right away. And I'm not going to tell any jokes. I'm just going to be like,
that's perfect.
I just want to thank everybody. You guys were awesome and good night.
That's so
it. Yeah. and not stay, like drive 40 minutes just to do that. Because I was like, because I've never left her, like no
drive
matter
40 minutes, leave the van,
exactly.
walk home.
Yep, exactly. Uber home and just probably ride a cow or something. Just like,
maybe I'll go that night and be like, I'll go second, so that way you can leave the van and I'll drive you home.
That's right. It's true. I was just like, I'll do that one time. But like, I prided myself on that. Like, you guys are the same way. You don't leave early. Like, you know, you stay there. You
no.
You know, some people do. And
I do. I need to leave early more, just because like I don't have to be out late every fucking night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should leave early every once in a while.
You probably should. Yeah. But you want to like, but I know part of it is like, I know you guys like you want to see what other people are doing, and you want to support them too. But like, there is something to learn by watching people
100%,
you know,
for sure,
do well or screw up, you know, like there's something, you know, so that's but I just realized I was like, I never did that. I should do that one time. And because even in England, like the open mics I went to, stayed for all of them until the end. Like, I didn't know anybody there. It didn't matter, but like, it's just like,
that's a hilarious way to go out.
Right? That's what I thought. So
it's very good.
So everybody listening to this later, Church of Satire, people are like, if you hear about that last week,
if you hear about some dude who just disappeared after his set.
Exactly.
This is him.
This is me. I do feel bad. Like, I was actually supposed to have David Grant, who you had on, I love David.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's
that guy.
One of the nicest people in comedy and very funny and a hard worker. He, I do feel bad. He had set up a goodbye show for me last month at Fat Bat that I guess I was featuring on. And I was just, but I just like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. And like, I felt bad. I do feel bad. So this is my official apology to him as well. It's like, I feel bad. And I know I kind of threw away an opportunity there, but I was like, but for what? Like, so I ended up just staying in England longer. I was just like, I'm just going to stick around for a week here while I was there. And, but I couldn't make myself even do it. It was just like, I don't know why I would do it. And, and two, like, to be fair to everybody else, there's somebody else who wants to do it. And it's not like David doesn't know a billion people who would want that spot. So like, I knew that he and Bill Sands puts it on too, and Bill's great as well. Bill was like, Bill reached out to me. He's like, because David didn't have my number and Bill got my number, and because I'd gone off Instagram and all that. And Bill's like, hey, are you doing it? I was like, no. He's like, oh, okay. Is everything all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Somebody else probably wants. He's like, yeah, we got a whole list of people if you want. I was like, anybody you want, like, like somebody else wants this more than, like, that's the other thing. Like, if people want it more than you, why are you going to stand in their way? From getting what they want?
And if you just feel that you're done, like, why do it then?
Exactly. I even wrote some jokes recently, kind of, but I was just like, but I'm not even like putting them in my notebook anymore. Like, but I was just like, and I was like, and I didn't put them in my notebook because I was like, who
Yeah.
I don't feel like it. So.
Yeah.
I might buy your optometrist joke.
I'm so proud of, and I tell that at the optometrist every time. And
Yeah.
You know what else I'm proud of? I wrote because I've been watching all the Seinfeld recently, because I just have it on in the background. I wrote a joke. I woke up in the middle of the night the other night, and your iPhone is now the laziest thing that you know, because it's like, hey, 35 minutes to 80%. 80%, like what about 100? Like we're settling for 80% of our phone. Or like the other one, if you wake up in the middle of the night, it'll like when you charge your phone, it'll be like optimal charging will finish at 4 a.m. No, do it now. Like what is wrong with the iPhone? That's like, I'll get back to it in a couple hours. What are you doing that you can't charge right now?
It is weird that it tells you 80%, like
right.
That's what you're striving for.
Yeah, like a B's good enough. A B minus even, not even a like solid 85, an 80.
Sounds like my education.
Right? Yeah, telling your parents like I got to an 80 in 35 minutes, I'm good, right?
An 80 would have been fucking phenomenal for me.
C's get degrees.
That's right, very true. But it's
C's would have been phenomenal for me.
Yeah,
that's 5 of Samsung. I don't know those. So I don't know those woes.
Yeah, well. Yeah, the Samsung's held to a higher degree. It probably had tiger parents or something like that.
It's good.
So I wrote this crap and I'm like, what am I doing?
You're adding tags to it?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to do it anymore. Give me some stone to carve.
What are like some highlights?
Oh no, we're getting the podcast there right now.
Just gets up and leaves.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was all I had to say is goodbye and thank you. Yeah. No, that's what you're saying. Highlights.
Yeah, like highlight some of your favorite moments. Like you mentioned the Beginner's Luck show that we did, but like I guess what were some of your favorite memories, experiences?
So. Definitely. I mean, so March 2023 when we did that. So I remember Brooks hosted. Like that was just a great show. Seeing Audrey's special that will it ever reach the light of day?
It's on.
Oh, it is on now.
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I was like, maybe it doesn't exist. I never saw.
You can relive
She putting that on.
What's that?
On
you can
YouTube.
relive it.
Oh, you can relive it. Yeah, she did put it on YouTube. Like, cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was fun to see somebody like that we knew do their 40 minutes or hour or whatever. It's like, oh, cool. Like that was fun. I had a really good, I think the first time I said something after somebody at an open mic and it got a laugh, I was like, oh, good. It was I don't know if you guys remember the older guy who swore that he was a stripper.
Yes.
And he at POV and he used to wear a vest and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
And
he comes around every I don't even know, like 2 years.
It is like a cycle. Yeah. Like a cicada. Like
yes. Yeah, there we go. Write that down.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He came, he went up before me the one time and I was so glad because I went up afterwards and I was like, I can't believe that Stan Lee just cameoed as a strip club DJ, and that nice. Like did well. Oh, another highlight for me. I won't say who it was. I mean, I'll tell you guys later. You might know, but I wrote a tag for another comedian that we know, and he did it. And the first time he did it, it killed. And I was just like, all right, like because I just saw Louis C.K. talk about the time he gave Jerry Seinfeld a tag.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Did you see that? Yeah, and it's just like that feeling, and I just remember like. Cool. I wrote something good. Yeah. Like I piggybacked on somebody else. Awesome.
Yeah, it always feels good.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like sick.
Yeah.
Because I kind of, I mean, not to be like all weird about it, but like I always kind of look at that stuff as like, if somebody gives me a tag, if
you did one I wrote for you, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the one,
and it didn't do well.
The one for the, no, I always. Are you thinking about the Dahmer joke?
The Dahmer joke.
Yeah, I use that still.
Oh, do you still?
Yeah.
Does it do okay?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, like
that's a highlight. Add that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that carried the whole that bit's like a minute and
it's
a half
a great
long,
bit.
And well, half of that, it's like half of it's mine. The angle and the premise is mine, and then you gave me that tag, and then Brandon Kloss gave me another tag.
Yeah, or he's a great writer too.
He handed me, I remember like the one night after I did that joke, he like showed me his phone and it just said like recipes, and then I built off of that.
Yes.
But yeah, it was just like, oh shit, that's another angle.
Yeah. And sometimes you need. I mean, that's why.
Actually, that bit isn't even mine. Mike O'Donnell at this point is more other people. Mike O'Donnell gave me a tag for
it's
that
like
bit
the Misfits. Like,
yeah.
It's no original members anymore. It's just
that's funny.
You turned into a cover band of yourself.
Thank God I have a good portion of the bit's mine still, because otherwise it wouldn't be my bit anymore.
Well, I mean, you did like you said, you came up with the genesis
it's like
of
a fourth. The joke is a fourth mine.
Yeah, but that does show like that. Like that's why Louis C.K. worked for Chris Rock, or like other like sometimes you need to hear somebody else's point on what you're doing.
Yeah, and I always, like I was gonna say, I always look at kind of like the bit, like it as like the bit is like a bit. It's the thing. It's the bit. So whatever's in service to the bit.
Yep.
If somebody else give me it, like I'm not gonna be like, no, I can't use it. Somebody else wrote it. Like no, he fucking. As long, I mean, if I've had a couple times I've brought something, like said something to Drew and I'm like, hey, is this funny? And he's like, well, this is like fun. I'm like, oh, now it's a different bit.
Yeah.
You changed the entire angle.
Yeah,
he has a way of doing that.
Yeah, he'll ruin your bit.
Yeah.
And make it way better.
Yeah, he'll make you feel shitty about your... Yeah.
Well, sometimes it will go over my head and like, I don't even understand what you're saying. I know it's good, but I'm too dumb to make the connection.
Yeah.
But I know it's good. But he has a way of like looking at it from not even just a different angle, from like a completely different perspective.
Yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, he's done that several times to me.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, he's a great writer too.
I have a bit about my hair that's like a minute long.
Is it the one about you flirting with guys, like when you push your hair, like
not that one, but the next one I do. I do another one about like getting treated like a woman because of my hair.
Okay,
and like I have this one I kept because I like the whole bit and it's a totally different bit. But then like he was like, well, yeah, this is the bit. It's like, oh, that's way funnier and it will ruin the entire rest of the bit. Like I'd be doing that version if I didn't at least have like. The bit I do, well, I do both sometimes. The one I don't do unless I'm at like an open mic or I'm bombing, or no, if I'm having like, if I want to get back at the audience a little bit. It's one of those that like, you're not going to like it, but I'm going to like it.
Which is funny that we do that, by the way.
Yes,
like, because people at work would be like, you punish the audience. It's like, sometimes I have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like, you guys are getting this.
Yeah, sometimes they ask for it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like a chef making something. Like, I know you said you have a gluten allergy, but you're getting pancakes. And I'm going to enjoy watching you. I'm going to tell you they're made out of potatoes. And I'm going to enjoy watching you get sick.
Like dairy allergy?
Yeah, right? Exactly. Little creamer in that? Yeah. Yeah. Like, it is funny. So anyway, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a bar show?
Yeah.
And it's like they're half listening and you're doing okay, but you're like, I didn't enjoy this as much as I should enjoy doing comedy. Yeah. I'm going to hit you with a joke that no one likes at the end of my set. I
think the I don't know if it's the best or the worst is when it actually does land. Then you're like, oh, you guys like that? You you weren't supposed to like that. You've ruined my enjoyment. And yet
you liked it. You liked it.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, but I like that you like that, even though you shouldn't have liked that. This is very complex now.
I'm very confused. I'm gonna quit. I'm quitting comedy.
Exactly. This isn't the way I thought. Oh yeah.
It's the comedy equivalent of like choking. Like
yeah, they'd be like, oh. Well, that wasn't so bad. Wow. But yeah, something new about myself.
Yeah, he has a way of demolishing a bit, and it's so much better. It's like fuck. And the thing is, it's like a different bit with like the same kind of like idea, but his tag. I call it Drew's version. You remember how like Taylor Swift put out Taylor's version? Yeah. This joke is Drew's version of my joke.
You should do a set of just Drew's version. That would
be. I have a few.
I bet you do. Yeah, because he's a great writer.
It's one of those where like if it works, it's funny and it deserves to work, but it's a little rough around the edges. Yeah. And if it worked, it would destroy the rest of the joke. Like there's no way the rest of the joke is funny anymore. Right. Because it's just so like such a condensed version.
Correct. It's changed the
whole trajectory of the bit.
Yeah. And then
if you remind me, I'll tell you after.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. Yeah. And I'll tell you the one I wrote that I was very proud of. So that was the highlight. I think getting to church, getting on the shows there. I'm trying to think of anything else I did. I didn't really do much in 2.5 years of comedy, but I think really it was just like making a room full of people laugh. Like that's all I wanted to do. Like I said, like I didn't want to be famous or anything. Like just.
Well, then you have your jokes, so it's like not like they go stale.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You go up like, I feel like making other people feel happy.
Yeah. See what
I'm kind of depressed. Let me fucking get a little ego boost.
Well, that's a thought. Like maybe at some point, like if I got an hour to kill or something, I'll go down to a pub that has an open mic and do it or something like that. Or but I think there it's a little easier because of being able to take the tube everywhere, jump on a bike versus
take the what?
Take the tube.
I don't know what that is.
That's the underground train. So
I didn't even know they had. I know nothing.
Yeah, there's subway.
I know nothing.
Oh, the subway is a massive. It's amazing.
Like a New York style subway.
New York style subway, but way more efficient and better. Doesn't run all night though. Yeah, so you don't get like bands playing and comedians. Like it stops at like midnight or 11 or something.
Well, that's still pretty late.
It's pretty late, but it's funny.
Way late for you. That's fine.
Like
but you can cover a lot of ground. Like to hit the same number of spots here, you'd have to drive hours.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like,
and you can be in other countries pretty easily, quickly too, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's why so many people hop from country to country. Like, oh, they're doing like 12 countries in 12 days. Yeah, because it's train ride, plane ride, like this 30-minute plane ride.
Zach Jack was telling me when he was in New York, there were some people there for the World Cup or whatever. I think he said they were Scottish, and they were like saying, they were talking to him, they're like, hey, we're thinking I was about to try, and I'm not gonna.
I was just saying, it almost sounded like you were going to do an accent.
That was like me, like, oh, let me try this, and no, not gonna do it. Not good enough. And they were like, yeah, we might try to go visit Miami. We're gonna drive there. He's like, no, you're not.
You have no clue.
You don't know how big this country is.
No.
Like,
we are like Russia or China. Like China. Like, I don't know if you know about China, but they like because they're always trying to be like unilateral and things. So like everybody is on the same time, but they have 5 time zones in China.
No shit.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
Didn't you know? Yeah.
I know it was 5. I do remember hearing that fact.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was
5 time zones. So at 10 a.m. it'll still be dark in the far
and
west
it's the
of
same.
it.
So people just acclimate to that being what it's like.
They acclimate to that, and then towns will have their own clock. Like, it's kind of like the whole, like, they're supposed to be they're communists, but they have like a free market kind of. It's like that. Like, they'll have the Chinese clock and then the local time.
That's incredible.
It's insane. Yeah,
that's that's
crazy. 5 a.m. in one spot, and like. And it's daylight, or it's already been daylight for a couple of hours, or what, however that works. But like, it's like, so, but that's us. Yeah. Like, we're not far off from that.
It's exactly the same. Yeah. But I never really thought about. I never thought about how weird that is.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, when we talk like politically about like China, Russia, we're not far off to the size. Like, we've got similar problems as far as like infrastructure and stuff.
Yeah,
because we're big, like, and so people come here and they don't get it. Like, they're like, oh well, I'll just do this. No, you will not.
Like, that's what I do like about like Baltimore and living there.
Yeah,
because you can drive 3-4 hours. You can be in DC, Virginia, New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania.
And that's
but if you're
reasonable.
in like the middle of Texas, you drive 3 or 4 hours, you're still in Texas
for sure.
Correct.
But like, I like Baltimore area because
listen, the housing market really shows in York and Baltimore. For some reason, New York is like just as expensive as Baltimore. It's not a big city, but it's just it's everything's so available. If you want to travel, just go to fucking Baltimore. Go to BWI, and you can go to anywhere in the country.
Or anywhere in the world, because I fly out of Baltimore to London now. So,
oh shit! I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I can fly direct. Actually, what I do is I either fly to Iceland and then to London, or British Airways is now flying out of BWI, so just go straight to London from there. 6.5 hours. So
wow, I didn't realize it was that short.
It's super short.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I can't even imagine. I've never even flown.
That's like going to Seattle.
Exactly. That's what I was just telling somebody today.
It's like that was about the
basically going to California. Yeah, it's and better.
I thought it was like double.
Is it faster to fly overseas?
I think
like the speed.
I think because of the trade winds, like because you do like kind of fly in this route, like so you get that kind of stuff.
That's fucking. I have no idea. I don't know anything.
Yeah, because you think it's longer. Yeah, like I remember we went
because it's way longer, right? It's distance wise. Right?
Yeah, distance wise. Yeah, because you're traveling. I mean, the Atlantic Ocean's. Well, yeah, I think the Atlantic Ocean would be wider than the United States. I would think. I don't. I didn't.
In my mind, it is.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
But I don't know shit.
So you have traveled a ton. What's your favorite place that you've been, and then what's like bucket list? I want to go there that I haven't been yet.
So favorite place, and I know people who have talked to me hate hearing about this because I will never stop talking about Croatia. Was my favorite.
Well, we haven't, so go on.
Oh, Croatia was the greatest to me so far. Like, I love London, but vacation wise, Croatia was it was a gorgeous country. Now, no infrastructure, like you had to drive everywhere. So, I mean, they had like buses, but that was it. But
I'm like okay with geography. I actually could not find that like immediately on a globe or a map.
I couldn't either. So we were watching. So my ex-wife and I had been watching Rick Steves. Like, love his travel stuff on PBS and online, and he did a thing on. Oh, I forget, like Austria or something like that, or somewhere. And then Croatia came up next. Is like the next video, and we're like, what's that?
Yeah,
like like Yugoslavia and the whole breakup during the 90s. Like, that's Serbia, Croatia. Sarajevo.
So Russia-ish.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was a satellite state.
Adjacent.
Yes, yeah, they're Russia adjacent. Yeah, they were allowed to be under their own. I think it was Tito was the guy's name, which is a great name for their
for a Croatian
for a dictator. Yeah, exactly. He might have been Bosnia Herzegovina. It's like that's them too. So so they were all united as Yugoslavia, and then but Croatia's the coastline. So Croatia's we're getting all the tourism.
The Italy of
exactly. And that's where they are, is they're on the other side of the Aegean Sea the Adriatic. They're on the other side of the Adriatic from Italy.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So we're watching this video and we're like, that looks awesome. And then we look up, like they had just joined they were a provisional member of the EU. So they didn't have the euro yet. They were still on their kuna, which was like pennies to the dollar.
Oh man.
So
you live like a king over there on vacation.
Like kings. I think so. I'd got the way we got the trip was I had a '63 Jazzmaster I'd picked up at the pawn shop for $130,
Nice.
and sold it in an hour for like $2,800.
Right.
And that covered
in an hour.
In an hour, I called a buddy and he was like, "I'll take it." I was like, "Sure."
Hell yeah.
And that covered the whole trip, like flights. Yeah, we drove up to New York. We had to take planes because we at the time we couldn't get nonstop to Venice, so we flew into Venice from New York. And then, not stupidly, we didn't know, but like we didn't know how cheap flights were. And back then, you could fly for $9 to places.
Jesus,
so there was like a €9 flight from Venice to Croatia, but we didn't see that till we got back to Venice and we're sitting in the airport like, oh, because we took a 2-hour train and then a 2-hour bus.
Oh, geez,
and like guys with
sucks.
Yeah, and where's Melania Trump from? Slovenia. When we passed through Slovenia, because you passed through that to get to Croatia, like guys with machine guns came on the bus to check everybody's passport.
Yeah.
Like if we could have just taken a 30-minute €9 flight, would have been so much better. But that trip, like Venice, the water's marshy. It's kind of gross. They have a beach, but I wouldn't go on it if it were me. Get to the other side of the Adriatic, and it's the Adriatic, right? It's not the Adriatic. Yeah, it's Adriatic. Anyway, I may have forgotten that by now, but anyway, Croatia, the water it's clear. It's like Jamaica. You can see the bottom.
Wow. I was going to ask what you really liked about it: the beaches, the food, the people,
everything.
Wow.
Like I don't eat pasta. Pasta there was awesome.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I forgot you don't eat pasta.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the pizza was incredible. Like all the Italian foods were so much better there.
Yeah.
The beaches were incredible. Like I won't go to beaches here anymore. Like I'm growing up in Ocean City too. That's kind of part of it. But like that, I remember getting out of the water and being like, feels like I just had a shower.
Yeah.
Like it's just so clean.
Oh, yeah.
And because it was fresh water, the water that they use, like you don't buy bottles of water there. They still have the Roman aqueducts, like they're still in use.
No shit.
So you just walk up to fountains and fill your water bottle up. Like at a restaurant, you just took your cup over to the water fountain and filled it up.
Yeah.
Because the water's so pure. And I think that's what makes the food better. It was just awesome.
Well, yeah,
and
they say that, and like that's why they say New York pizza is so good because of the water or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's why Kramer swam in the Hudson. Because the water. Again, I've been watching so much Seinfeld, I can reference almost every episode right now. So that was my favorite trip of all time. Like, it just was. I couldn't drive because I don't drive a stick, so my ex-wife had to drive everywhere.
Oh, wow,
so I feel bad
funny.
for her. She knows I'm very apologetic about that.
Are they right side of the road, left side of the road?
They were on the right side of the road, and they just built all these new highways, and nobody has a car there. So like,
oh man, that sounds sick.
Yeah, and we've rented a Volkswagen Golf for $9 a day or $7 a day. It was something insanely cheap. It was a brand new Volkswagen. Yeah, it was awesome. So I felt bad that she had to drive
to Croatia.
Yeah, it was killer.
I wonder how good it is now. I wonder how cheap it is now.
They are on the euro. I've heard it's more expensive, but it's still.
So what is the euro a lot cheaper still?
The euro is like $1.20 or $1.15 to a euro. So like it costs like
so it's slightly cheaper.
Yeah, so so it's cheaper than the pound. Like the pound's weak, but it's still stronger than the dollar, I guess is how it would be. So like so like $10 for us is like €8. So so you have to kind of figure that in. Like when I buy something for like 40, like if I pay 40 quid for something in England, that's like $65. So I got to keep that kind of conversion in my head.
So
like,
so it's the other way.
Yeah. So like if you go for a pizza and it's €12, it's going to be like $17, $16. So it's not terrible, but but the kuna was like, it would be like, oh, it's 2,000 kuna for this. And it's like, oh, that's $3. Sure. You got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Had a 5-star meal or a 4 or 5-star meal. And it was like $40 with drinks and stuff. Like it was just insanely
Is there even anywhere like that anymore? Or is that over?
I don't know. I would imagine like maybe Estonia or something like that, but they might even be on the Euro
Catching up,
and and they're so Russia adjacent, probably not as safe. Like Croatia's at least far enough away to be like there's no, as far as I know, there's no like commingling anymore. Whereas Estonia is like I think Russia cuts through part of Estonia if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so that anyway that was that just seeing Croatian, like 4/5 of the population lives in Zagreb, which is their capital, and that's more towards Serbia. That's like landlocked, and then the most of those people then travel to the coast to do like to do like summer work, tourism work, and that's where they filmed. Game of Thrones was filmed there.
Oh, wow.
Was it not The Last Jedi? It might have been The Last Jedi was filmed there with the Casino Planet, when they're on the Casino Planet with those like horse things that they were like the two-legged.
The Last Jedi. Oh wait, was that one of the new ones?
That was one of the new ones. That was the eighth one. Yeah.
I only saw the first of the new trilogy.
Oh, The Force Awakens. Yeah. So the eighth one was like, so it was cool, like going to see it in the theater and be like, oh, I was on that street. Like I know that
cool.
street. Yeah. Like
cool.
obviously they doctored it up, but but they had just finished filming it when we were there, so it was like that was cool.
Oh, it's sick.
Yeah, but yeah, as far as like a place to go,
is there a bucket list like I that like you're planning to go to, or is that you've always wanted to?
Probably Japan or Russia. Like,
okay,
yeah, like
red light on.
It is. Yeah, we're good.
It's one of those things. Once I start thinking about it, I hate that. That's why I hate that lens.
Yeah, because
it blocks the light, and that red light is a real comfort to me.
It's like a little mirror. Yeah, exactly. And then you're like, oh yeah,
like you're like backing out of a blind driveway.
Exactly. Yeah, all convex and stuff,
just to make me not have intrusive thoughts.
Right. If that's all it took, just a mirror to make you not have intrusive thoughts. Yeah, that's probably why birds don't kill themselves. Because there's mirrors, and they're always like, no intrusive thoughts here.
Well, or they try to just go into the mirror.
That's true too. Yeah,
try to attack the
mirror. Yeah, like class. Yeah, but yeah, it's I think
Japan or Russia.
Yeah, I really would like to see Russia, but I just don't know how safe it. Like I've seen some travel videos.
It's gonna be a minute.
Yeah, exactly right. Like I saw Greg Davis and Richard Ayoade, some British comedians. They did like a 48 hours there. It looked cool, but like I don't know how.
Doug Stanhope went there. Oh, wait, no, he went to Ukraine and shot Russia.
Yeah.
Nice.
They let him shoot whatever they were, like anti-aircraft guns.
That's pretty awesome, actually. That would be on a bucket list.
I mean, shooting Russians.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to shoot an actual Russian, but their aircraft, maybe if I could take some.
That'd be fine. They got parachutes.
Yeah, right, exactly. But
Japan and Greece are my two.
Yeah. I did Greece last fall. Nice. I meant to tell you, because I don't think I've seen you since I did that. Or no, I guess I did, but maybe we didn't talk about it. Yeah, because we went to church satire together. Yeah, I guess I didn't mention it, but yeah, I went to Porus and Aegina and Athens. Nice. And Aegina, like that was awesome. Aegina is like quiet little island. Porus is more touristy because Porus had definitely had tchotchke shops and stuff like that. Whereas Aegina was more like it was all families there, like that were obviously Greek. But yeah, Greece and like Corfu, like I've seen videos of that. That looks awesome. So yeah, highly recommend Greece though. Like, and it was easy to get around, and they have a great like all those. That's the crazy thing about all these other countries. Like I went to Poland, going to London, Germany. You get out of the airport. Amsterdam's another one. You get out of the airport, and you're right at the train station. Or it's like a quick ride to the train station, and then you can go anywhere. So like I went down to Rotterdam, or like in Poland, like went to, where did I land? I landed in Krakow? Yeah, I landed in Krakow, took the train right into the city, and then got to spend time there, and then took a train to Poznan, and then went to Cologne. And
yeah, it's insane that we can't have better trains. Unbelievable.
I
guess it's bigger, but it still seems pretty feasible.
I mean, there are some.
Like, yeah,
I took a train to New York. My grandmother takes a train down to Florida.
Yeah, but you get to work. You get to relax on the train.
It's a little quicker.
But then you have to go to the train station. So like
that's true. And you have to go to Lancaster.
Counts.
Like you can't even go to York.
Right.
Like why couldn't they connect York to the train? Like we got to go to Lancaster.
It's on a train. There's trains.
Right. Yeah. And what about Gettysburg? Like how hard would it be?
Like I think the tracks go there, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
You know what I mean? Yeah. The tracks are already laid.
Yeah. They probably know people from York don't want to go anywhere. So
I guess.
I don't care about saying that kind of stuff now. I used to be all like pro York, and I was like, screw
York. They don't even want to go across the bridge.
No, exactly.
It's like another country.
That was the thing I used to say. Because I heard a teacher once say this. They say, oh, he goes across the bridge to get his fruit punch. And it's like, what does that even mean? But now I get it. It's Oh, you go across the bridge to get with your groceries groceries or whatever. Yeah. I go to Wegmans. We don't have one in York. Like Wides is cool, but Wegmans is a little nicer. Yeah.
Which I feel like that's like getting that's sort of changing at this point.
Yeah, I think that is. I think
feels like everybody goes everywhere now, especially when I was a kid. I mean, I didn't fucking leave York when I was a kid.
No, I bet
my parents didn't do it. We also didn't like we had like money.
Sure, yeah. But also, I don't think there was really much to go to. Whereas like now with a Wegmans will draw you, or restaurants or whatever. Yeah. But but that's the thing. Like, I think it is because we're so big. Because like you go back to like England or France or wherever, they're the size of states.
Well, because do they not? Is it true that don't like China? Don't they have like railways that are super fast and shit?
They do. I know Japanese has like their bullet train,
a lightning rail. Or
something.
Bullet train. That's what.
Because they have that one that like it's like a sonic boom when it goes by you.
Yeah.
But I think like China, especially, it's like us or like Russia, because Russia has like a Trans-Siberian whatever
orchestra.
That's what they got the orchestra. Yeah, which is weird. You got to sit there and listen to like Christmas songs while you're on the train. It's like it's mid-July. It's still cold. Like it's like us, like you could have a train to like from Harrisburg to York to Gettysburg, but then what about Shrewsbury? What about whereas like England, it seems like you've got trains, and then it's like, okay, well then you take a bus to the town, and we don't. I mean, that's the difference here. Like you get on the tube, so you get on the subway there, you will see famous people on the tube.
Yeah,
like you will see movie stars.
It's like all New York.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like a whole country of New York.
Exactly. And you get on the bus, you will see famous people on the bus. You will see famous people walking on the street. Here, who rides the bus?
Yeah.
Like it is a class thing.
I don't even know how to ride the bus.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I have a couple times, but like,
and it's not like it's a classist thing. It is inconvenient, and I'm not speaking out of turn here. It's a certain group of people. Like that's what people. If you said to somebody, "I'm going to ride the bus," they'd be like, "Why?"
Yeah,
here
because it's like more time. I mean, I can't even. I would. Yeah, I'm very fortunate that I don't have to ride the bus.
No, you are
because one thing I value is my free time.
Yeah,
and that would fucking eat into my free time.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be insane to like have to abide by the bus schedule.
Oh yeah,
I can't even fathom.
And look where the bus goes though. Like it serves its segment of the population. Whereas there's just buses everywhere, and every town has them, and every city and every country has a bus system, and everybody uses it.
Yeah,
like we just don't have that kind of infrastructure here. So that's
one thing I'm hoping that technology does improve in this country is the infrastructure for like transportation.
You would hope so. Yeah. I bet AI though will be like, no, shut those towns down.
Yeah.
Everybody in the city, town. Exactly. Yeah, everybody in the city. Come on. Come on, sheeple.
That's what.
That's right. Yeah,
that's the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether that happens or not, we'll see.
Yeah, AI is going to make us more efficient. It's not going to make things more efficient for us. It's going to be
what do you think of Aliens?
Aliens?
That's like a big thing right now. Like
film in the series, or because I think James Cameron had a different view than Ridley Scott for sure.
True.
Yeah, but Sigourney Weaver's classic no matter what.
True,
I mean, by the time you get to the fourth one, Resurrection, I mean that's just and the whole commentary on cloning because that was like right after the sheep thing and Aliens. Definitely exist, and I am just sitting back smirking right now, watching all these people I know who voted for Trump. And that I've known for years who like thought I was stupid for saying like aliens have to be real. And Trump's like, I was just listening to Rogan the other day and he was like, Trump said it. Who else like, or maybe it was Diary's CEO. It was somebody because it was either Trump talking about it or Vance was talking on Diary of CEO. Did you listen to that episode by the way?
No,
Did you listen to Diary?
So. Okay, I do sometimes, yeah.
So you know who Stephen Bartlett is? He's on he's on Dragon's Den, which is like England's Shark Tank, basically.
Oh, I didn't even know that's what he's. I know nothing about his backstory. I've just seen several episodes of his podcast.
So he's super cool. He came from poverty, and then like at 18, kind of got himself figured out and turned himself into this mogul. But he was super poor. Like he talks about how he used to steal pizzas and stuff to survive. So he had JD Vance on. And I have never in a podcast liked somebody so much in the first 5 minutes and then hated them the rest of the episode. Because I'm listening to a story like, cool, dig that. Yep. Wow, this guy's pretty cool. I didn't like that he's younger than me because I was like, that makes me feel weird that a vice president is younger than me now. I'm not used to that.
It's different.
Yeah, it's like when I had a principal that was younger than me. I was like, And then the second
How
principal
dare
younger
you.
than me, I was like, yeah, who are you guys? Like,
Yeah, like you're blaming them.
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
fuck are they making all these young principals? It's not
Exactly.
me getting older.
yeah,
It's,
you didn't teach long enough to do this. Like, like, and now I'm like, oh, I'm a curmudgeon now. Thank you.
yeah.
Like, look what you've done to me. And that's how I felt about Vance for a little bit. But no, I liked Vance. I was like, I liked his backstory. Like, and then he started talking about the whole Strait of Hormuz thing. I was like, you're an idiot. Like,
Yeah,
you guys are just like, and sure enough, like, because that was 2 weeks ago,
sure.
and he's like, yeah, we got a peace treaty. Okay. I'm listening to him like, yeah, right.
which
okay.
one? You said it 7 times.
Exactly. Yeah. He's like, well, this time it's going to stick. Oh, okay. All right. Nice job, politician. Yeah. We know how this goes. Like,
Yeah.
But anyway,
Straight
like,
out of Bush and Clinton's playbook.
Exactly. You're right. Exactly. Yeah. That's
I've heard this for fucking 40 years. 33 years.
Yeah. Right. That's what I always tell people in England when they're like, oh, it's got to be terrible under Trump. I was like, it's been terrible under everybody
Yeah.
since I've been born. There has not been a good
Shockingly
president.
the same.
Yes.
It's more inflammatory,
Yeah.
but it's shockingly
Exactly.
the same.
You know why people like the founding fathers? Because they were the only good presidents, and they had slaves. So then people are like, because people are like, we got to take something away from them.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, like those were the only guys who were decent at their job. Ever since then, it's
Yeah.
been crap.
Yeah.
Like Teddy Roosevelt. Like
the last great one we had was JFK, and even he had some questionable things.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was gonna say.
But-
Yeah, nobody's clean.
But at least he was trying to work towards something.
Sure. Yeah.
And I
which is
believe-
probably why I got assassinated.
I was going to say,
Exactly.
and you know why
Exactly.
I believe that?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
they blew his head
Yep,
off.
when they
Exactly.
shut somebody down. Yeah. Look at Lincoln. I mean, same kind of thing. Yeah, and Lincoln was probably a great one too. I shouldn't just say the founding fathers, but like,
Yeah.
but we haven't had it.
What's the one that was really beloved? That like did a lot of good shit after he was not a president anymore.
Oh,
he just died like last year. Jimmy Carter.
Oh, Jimmy Carter. Yeah.
Which I never did know anything about the dude. I don't think he did a lot while he was in office, but it
No.
seems like he did a lot.
Yeah.
Of like philanthropy.
Philanthropic,
Yes.
philanthropy, yeah.
After.
and he did divest himself of his peanut business while he was in office. So it's like did set tried to set a precedent for the president and whatever. I mean, that's all politicians do
avail.
now. Exactly.
Yeah.
All politicians use the market to their advantage. I mean, right and left, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah, like when I saw Trump made a ton of money the other day, I'm like, I'm sure he did.
Yeah. Yep.
So did
It seems
Pelosi. They all do it.
So
like
did Pelosi. So and then people were bitching about Pelosi, and then it's like Dan Crenshaw beat her in the market.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It seems like
right. Oh, so now
go ahead, pick a side. No, that'll work.
Yeah. It's
But the aliens, now it's
so
not
back to
just
that.
now it's not just like relegated to like a fringe,
right.
like crazy
Which
people.
it's-
Like there's high level
Yeah.
government,
Yeah.
military
Yeah,
officials
sorry.
actually.
And that's where this
Like-
whole thing started. Sorry.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like whatever podcast I was listening to, they're like, Trump has said it. Tulsi Gabbard has said it.
Yeah.
Like people that people trust have said it. So, exactly. So like, and statistically, it's improbable that there wouldn't be out there.
For sure, yeah.
But I'm just, but I just sit back and listen like, so that person said it and it's cool. But like,
Yeah,
what I
na-
just,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't listen to me. Like, and I'm not anybody.
I know.
but-
I try to just ignore it because it drives me fucking crazy.
You have to because like you'd see all these people like you don't
Yeah.
know that person. Like I've mowed your lawn for you. Why wouldn't you trust me?
Yeah.
Like I at least did something for you. All they've done is screw you over, and you're listening to them.
You're gonna convince them that you're gonna make them think that aliens are fake because of look at this list of lies that they said. You believe the aliens?
Exactly.
You believe aliens?
It is like that is one thing we definitely do with politics here. That is like because politics are very different in England. I don't care what anybody says, or like and most of Europe in general, like because they don't hang signs out, they don't have bumper stickers and stuff like that. So it's not like a team thing as much. And
They don't make it as part of their identity. Like
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be people in the fringe who do, but like, it's like they have coalitions, so they have third parties for whatever. But like the way people here, and I just see it like at every level, like people can ignore somebody's lies if that person did something good for them.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow.
It's
can you-
impressive the mental gymnastics people do
Exactly.
to support people.
Yeah.
It's like this is it's impressive.
I've seen it in my own life. Like I've seen it with people I know doing it recently, and not even with politicians, just other people where I'm like, they're sketchy, right? Nah, no, but they did this. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That's enough. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
I mean, I get
That's
it.
all you have
I know
to do?
charisma's strong, but I didn't.
Mind blowing.
I mean, I find I've liked people, and I'm like, Oh, that's right. He fucking cheated on his wife.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I keep forgetting he's an ass. He's so nice. He's so nice to me. He's so charismatic.
I mean, like Cosby did some shit, but I mean, have you had a pudding pop?
Right, exactly.
They're pretty goddamn good.
That's
I
right.
don't even know what that is. I just know the reference. I literally don't.
Oh man,
used to do
you're
commercials.
too young for the.
He used to do commercials for pudding pops
yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know.
Jello and I do a terrible Cosby impersonation, and I don't feel bad about it because it's like, it's because of what he's done.
Yeah.
I mean, like people make mistakes. And I don't get that, like so.
Certainly,
even so, somebody cheat like that was the whole like Dave Grohl thing, cheating on his wife. Yeah, I get it.
Well, sure, there's mistakes, but then there's also serial cheaters.
Yeah,
but that's the reference that I was thinking.
Oh
of.
no, totally.
Somebody who's definitely like a scumbag, but like, fuck, I like that guy.
Yeah,
can't help it. If I talk to him, I'm gonna be nice to him.
Well, the funny thing I was gonna say is like Dave Grohl like cheating on his wife. Okay, yeah, I'm sure like he's not the only person that I respect that's done that. Oh, you were in therapy with your mistress while you're still married to your wife? All right, now
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, his mistress came out and said that they were in therapy together. Like she knew he was staying with his wife, but she insisted. Like it's like you have no guts. Like why wouldn't you just say, all right, we can't be in this relationship anymore? Then like if I've got to be in therapy with you and you're my side piece, like it's just like I was just like I don't respect him anymore now. Like because that's just weird. Like and that goes beyond it. Like. Cheating, all right, whatever.
And at the same time, he still didn't, he didn't pull a Cosby. So it's like, I'll still listen to the Foo Fighters.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I just don't like, as a person, I like him less.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No. And that's where you separate the art, Yeah, like
you can separate the art from that artist.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah. Or Seinfeld. Yeah. Like,
there's some questionable things.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, whatever, like, and the other thing too is like some of that stuff would fly in other countries. Like that's just because that's our rules here. It's like drinking here. You know, like, oh, somebody was underage drinking. Yeah, the drinking age is 16 in other places or 18. Like, so they were 20 and they got caught. Okay, like arbitrary rule. Like whatever. I don't. So yeah, it is like it's tough to navigate, but it is funny though when you see somebody that's like, but you have this evidence, like they lied to you specifically to you, and you're just like, they mowed my lawn. Or the opposite.
My lawn.
Yeah,
exactly.
What do you call it? Cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance, exactly. Yeah, and yet I find those people don't like cognitive dissonance. Like they can't handle cognitive dissonance, so they sit in the echo chamber. They don't listen to other sides. It's like, it's just a weird time. So I do like that. At least in England, like once an election's over, it's pretty much like, all right,
Yeah, hopefully it stays that way. It doesn't because they used to be like that here too. So.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I think that like because they have some of the rules, like signs have to come down the day after an election, stuff like that. I think that helps. And I'm not saying England does everything right. Like they certainly they're not getting anything done either. Like like they're not. I was just listening to a thing that they're not going to do nuclear energy because their politicians only last for 5 years. Nuclear energy would take 20 years to set up. So nobody's going to do that if they're not going to be voted in for 20 years. Why would they do anything? They're not going to get back pay on it. They're not going to, so there's no impetus to do better. And it's the same thing in education. Like we never do anything for 13 years, but that's how long a kid would be in school. Yeah. We do things for 2 years, 3 years, and then we move on to the next thing. It's like, oh, try that. Like you guys went through programs and they're like, oh, we're going to do this year. We're going to write this on the board. Or we're going to, can we do it for 13 years to see if it works? Not a year. And like, you're not going to, there's no magic bullet. Like, and it's politics are the same way. Yeah. But so aliens, back to aliens.
Sure.
Cause I really do want, like, what are your guys' thoughts? Cause I'm 100%, they got to exist. I'm not saying they've been here. They have to exist. Like,
I would tend to agree. I recently saw that movie Disclosure Day, which it was good. Like it's not like gospel or anything, but it's a really great like what if. And I think the timing because of all the stuff in that, is curious. It was entertaining. But I like. The wife has like been totally into alien stuff, like watching every single documentary, and like to a point, I would like be interested and enjoy it. But after a while, it's like I want to see something. Like I want to see more of it because it's all the same stuff, and it feels like more is actually coming out now, which is really cool.
I agree.
I lost my train of thought completely.
Aliens, caused it.
Neuralizer,
exactly.
My train of thought was built in the U.S. I need the European infrastructure.
You know what's funny? Quick thing, by the way, German trains never on time. I got to Germany and I made a comment like the train was late. And I was like, wow, this is crazy for German times. Somebody laughed and I was like, yeah, because they're like regular, right? And they're like, no, German trains are never on time. They're the worst ones. It's like, really? Yeah. Like they are not prudent or timely at all. Wow. So it's like, there's all these positive
for some reason they're not in a rush to get.
Are they built really like spectacularly, like the engineering of it, and maybe
I didn't even find that to be that nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I will tell you, Polish trains were the worst so far because they sell tickets for seats they don't have. So I had to stand for 4 hours on a train by the bathroom because there was no
4 hours.
Yeah, me and this other guy. Yeah, he was this for 4 hours we were stuck in this spot because there were no seats available.
I would have just went in the bathroom and sat in the fucking toilet. At least there's a chair for 4 hours.
The bathroom was broken, so I got to tell everybody for 4 hours that doesn't work. Yeah. I learned how to say it in Polish eventually. I forget what it is now. It is
I put out of order, put it on there, and then close the door, and then you have a seat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you have a seat for 4 hours.
Yeah. Anyway, that was just a side note about the trains, but because you're train of thought.
So another interesting thing with the aliens, like they're people are now saying that they may not be like actual physical beings like you or I. They may be like some form of consciousness or
I learned that from Star Trek, by the way. Go ahead. Yeah, nice. I know all about what you're talking about. Yeah.
But
like the prophets that live in the wormhole outside Bajor and Deep Space Nine. Exactly. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, keep going. I know. Yeah, they don't live linearly. I know it's very confusing. Go ahead. Yep.
But one thing really interesting that I keep seeing in my feed as I'm doom scrolling is people who are doing DMT. They have these experiences where they actually interact with these entities. And it's a shared experience of people that they don't even like know each other. Like many people have reported these similar deities. And one thing I thought was crazy that many people have reported that at some point one of these entities will be like, you don't belong here anymore. Stop coming here. And then they try to take DMT again. They can't. They don't really have any effects of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have heard that. Wild. I have heard that like unrelated people like taking DMT will have the same, like you said, same experience.
Which is weird if they're having the same experience.
It's like there's something.
So it's like, are you accessing this other dimension?
Yeah.
Where these beings exist? Like it's
I
know you don't do that kind of stuff. Like, did you ever do any kind of like hallucination, or you just never?
I've never done any drugs at all. Yeah, just not into it. But like, and I'm not really into meeting new people, so I probably wouldn't.
Fair enough.
But like, Star Trek, like so many things on Star Trek have come true. Like that doesn't shock me then, because that is really what the wormhole aliens are on Deep Space Nine. They're these non-corporeal like beings that you have to go into this place to meet. And they don't live linearly. So like, and they show themselves as projections of people you know.
Okay.
And like they don't have their own forms. And so like, what you're saying, it's like, that sounds totally plausible because I grew up watching a show where they talked about that.
Yeah.
Now, it could just be in people's consciousness, except I know that Deep Space Nine was not well watched. So even though it did 7 seasons, it was not.
Way.
There's no way that enough people saw that to do that. So, like, but this stuff has to exist. Like, they're like not the same thing, but like the Force in Star Wars. Like, I know, and I'm not saying like anybody's going to be able to lift their car by thinking about it, but like, there's got to be something to that. Like people talk about grounding by like standing on, and we know grounding is a thing with electronics.
Yeah,
so it's like, there probably is something to, there is a life force in the planet or whatever.
Yeah, essentially there is an electrical charge. I guess that stuff is based in science, but then like whether it,
whether it actually connects us or whatever. Yeah. But it does make sense why like people who live in cities don't feel connected. I mean, I don't.
I saw some really cool. I don't know enough about it to speak about an intent.
Yeah, you're grounding right now.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm always grounding.
No, and I don't know if I feel any better or different, but I go outside with my in bare feet.
Yeah,
I mean, just because I can.
Right.
I mean, I probably wouldn't. I don't know if I'd do it if I lived in a city and had to fucking travel somewhere to do that. But I can go in my backyard.
I will admit I don't always wear flip flops in London because I'm just like like that might be a little funky. Yeah. So.
I saw some other headline. Like I said, I don't know enough about it to speak intelligently about it, but it's something I want to learn more about. Is this? I don't want to be racist, but I think it said Chinese scientist. But if I have the nationality wrong,
well, there's more of them than us, so percentage-wise, it's likely. As a mathematician, I'll tell you more than likely it was a Chinese scientist.
I probably should have just said a scientist. Doesn't really matter where he's from, but has worked for, I don't know, many years, and has proven that trees put out some kind of force or energy that we absorb and it like is like healing. It heals like your cells. And like I said, I don't know enough about it to speak about it intelligently, but I believed the headline.
Yeah, right.
I guess you know it's as any other headline. This one felt more like worth believing. At least it, I don't know, felt positive. So it
Positive charge.
Could be totally bullshit, but I thought that was a cool like concept. And people have said that like that big ass tree in North Carolina.
Okay.
It's like the tree, like it's a tourist spot. Like me and the wife, we went to Charleston.
Okay.
And went and visited there, and there's like hundreds of people there. Like just it's like a destination, but it's this massive tree, and you can feel
something in the air,
energy, and I think some people could dismiss it and just look at it and be like, "That's a tree." But I think if you're open to that, you can feel something. If you open yourself up to it.
That's
I feel the same way about the strip club. It's
if you're open to it,
it's not even true. I don't even go to strip clubs.
Right. I've never been to one either. So it's like
there's definitely an energy there.
I'm sure there's an energy and a smell.
There's a smell.
Yeah, Dom would be the person to ask about that. Dom can tell you all about the energy there.
It also depends on the one you go to.
Yes, right.
I've been to some decent strip clubs.
Yeah, some trees are real skanks.
That's right. Yeah, this one is grossing me out right now. I think this one knows my cousin. Remind me to tell you.
It's bleeding me dry.
I'm not going to order lunch at some trees.
And other ones,
I'm not going to picnic at some trees.
And some you're going to get a great meal because they want to keep you there. Remind me after we're done to tell you something I wrote for Dom too, or at least like a burn I wrote on Dom. This
place, you weren't really supposed to like really touch the tree too.
Yeah, so right. Exactly. Yeah. Even if there was a champagne room for trees, that's the river.
The treehouse.
The treehouse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The charge thing. Oh, something you just said. Okay, I lost my train.
I do know we were talking about this a while ago with I think Joe Ahmed. Do you remember?
Yeah, I did remember. Go ahead, I'll remember.
Well, it's that like because I know grass can like communicate. I forget how, but it communicates with each other. Like if a horse is eating grass, the grass will realize it's getting eaten and the flavor changes.
Interesting.
So that's why horses don't graze and they move because the grass doesn't taste as good anymore.
Well, this is the thing that like I think upsets vegans now or vegetarians because when you're like plants, I feel like don't tell me because then I got nothing. It's like. Everything has feelings, right?
I always say that's always funny because that's always like what like just an asshole says to a vegan who just wants to be a dick about it.
Exactly.
Like, they have consciousness too. It's like,
exactly.
Shut up.
Yeah, didn't you see Ghostbusters 2? You put some slime on and they'll dance and stuff, play music for them. Like
they're not cute. Cows are cute.
Exactly.
Okay?
My sense on that is kind of like I know it's like kind of woo woo or but like I feel like. Every natural thing, I mean, not like man-made things, but I mean, even those are made from materials. Like nothing here on Earth was not already here before we were here. It's all, you know. But as far as like organic, like living beings, like I feel like we are like all one and connected. So I don't think eating a burger is any different than eating a cow because. We are the carrot. We are the cow. The cow's eating grass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just
animals
feel like
are pretty fucking brutal to each other.
I was just saying, I mean, pigs will eat you if they get the chance.
Like, a lion is eating a zebra. The zebra's eating the grass. Like, it's all. I don't draw a difference because it's cute or
the issue I mean? I think is how it was put down.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not cool with factory farming. I'd like to be able to get away from that.
Exactly. That's been the big thing in England. Like they, it came out that to kill the animals. I don't know why they do this. They do carbon dioxide poisoning instead of carbon monoxide. I would think maybe the carbon monoxide pollutes them somehow, but like it's a painful death to die from carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide, you just pass out.
Yeah, why not just a 22 to the head?
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Yeah, like at that point, why not just behead them? Whatever.
Look at the flowers.
Exactly. Yeah. Like they're gassing these poor animals. I mean, like that's where I have an issue.
I'm assuming that's how Germany gets their beef.
Right. That's why people have beef with Germany.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm writing better stuff.
You're a roll.
I am. I really am.
Like
I was going to pick
Don't leave. Don't leave us.
Yeah, right. No, maybe I'll actually get it together now that maybe I was funnier when I wasn't on stage. Yeah, because I did realize like I didn't want the attention. Like, and even being on stage, I was just like,
yeah, that's how I feel the same way.
Yeah. You guys seem the same way. Like you're not attention hogs. Like
no, I'm actually not into attention at all.
No, exactly.
You used to be when I was a kid though. Maybe it's.
I could see that.
Maybe it
could be something late in there. Yeah, but like. Yeah, we're not. I don't think the three of us are and we're not the only ones. I know there's other people too that you can tell when a comedian wants people's attention versus they're just like, I have some stuff I think is funny and I want to share it with you and see what you think. Like we could be at AA right now telling jokes to each other instead of, so yeah. So the thing I was going to say earlier, did you hear and this, I don't listen to Rogan a lot, but I've been like checking, like, occasionally something's up. Did you see the guy who was on talking about we need more sunlight?
No, but I have seen plenty of other stuff about. So I subscribe to that as well. But I didn't know that somebody specifically was on there talking about that.
His article just ran in Men's Health the other day too. They did an interview with him, which like kind of popped up out of nowhere. It was like two separate things. I want to say it's like Rowan Jacobson or something like that was the guy's name, but it's very interesting because he was saying like how sunscreen, like you don't need. Like you can't burn in the sun, but you do need to be in the sun without sunscreen on to get your vitamin D.
Yeah,
and because like. There was a time when we didn't need to fortify things, and it talks about like different people of different skin colors, and like, and that's where like people are getting thrown off as like ethnicities, like black people, tan people don't need sunscreen at all supposedly because like they have enough melanin in their skin to absorb it. Like it's just very interesting.
Yeah.
But again, I kind of feel like that's like the charge thing too. Like that's being grounded, that's being near that tree. The tree thing reminds me of religion. So like I heard, Jimmy Carr said in the Diary of a CEO podcast, he was talking about like, he's like the only two idiots in this world are people who take religion literally and people who don't think it has any value at all.
Yeah.
And everybody in between, like even you're like, yeah, it's, it's doing something for people, but it can't be taken literally. Like, cause that's stupid. That doesn't make, it's so contradictory, but also like, you can't say it has no value. It has some, like, it's a compass for some people. It gives some people hope.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And most of it makes sense. Like most of the core things.
Yeah. The core things.
The things that aren't misconstrued.
Correct.
The things that are pretty obvious.
Yeah. And that's all of them. Like people get funny about like, the whole Muslim thing. Cause it's a question I get asked about going to England a lot. And I'm like, their values do make sense. Like as far as like having strict laws, like their men are manly men.
Yeah.
So when people are like, "Oh, American men aren't manly enough," well, don't be like shitting on Muslims so much because like their men are manly men. Like no Muslim is like, I think I'm gonna go for a Schwitz later, and then maybe I'll get a manicure. No, they're like, I'm gonna go kill.
I don't think they talk like that.
They don't. Yeah. That would be more Woody Allen. That'd be my people. So
I'm back and forth with that because I've as I've just become more and more cynical, I've started looking at a lot of like Christopher Hitchens stuff, and like where he was like even just beyond atheist, like anti-theist, and I don't hate it for individuals and what it can do for like individuals. Like if somebody does get value from it,
it's the group thing.
But absolutely the organized thing of it and what people can do,
pushing it on anybody else.
And what people can do in the name of it, or because they feel they have God on their side. And I feel like one of his points is like, well, you can have that moral compass without the religion.
True,
but for some people, so I agree. Yes, like individually, like it can have some good. But does that good outweigh the bad that it does? Like it's not a black and white thing. It's not like.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, but I would say it does. I mean, I could say it not outweighing the bad, not outweighing the good. But I'm pretty sure the worst people in the world are not religious. Like I don't think fucking Epstein was religious. So like,
I hope not. We don't.
I've seen not a single religious thing come from.
Never saw a
yarmulke
files. On his head. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen no religion in those files. As far as.
So I will throw to that argument because I used to think the same thing. So David Mitchell, British comedian, one of my favorite guys. Just great actor, great comedian, great writer. He brought up a really good point, and it might have actually been an argument with Christopher Hitchens, who he usually agreed with. But he's like, if it's not religion, it'll just be something else.
Yeah.
So that's
somebody else will justify their actions one way or the other
with something else, like because we've got pointy shovels or because we have whatever. So
yeah,
I totally agree.
If they didn't have the scapegoat of Christianity or Islam,
they would use
just
something.
use
because we're brown, because
God
we're white,
what.
because we're what because we have blue eyes. So I totally agree with what you're saying, but people are always they're going to find something.
Humans are pretty narcissistic.
Yeah, they will find, and we love to be in groups. So like we'll find something to say. Well, our group is doing this because of whatever. So I totally agree with you, except that it'll take a religion away. It's just going to be something else. So like, might as well give them that, and because it's already there.
Probably the easiest one to find.
It probably actually is. Yeah, can you imagine like what would replace religion if we didn't have religion and like people had
to kill people with?
Yeah. Oh god, they'd find it quick. But,
it would take 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because people do love killing.
The Earth's flat. We must kill everyone.
That's right. It's gonna get crowded. We got to push everybody off the edge. Quick. Oh man, but that's just it. That is the unfortunate side effect of being a human is we just, man. So I know we're in a lull there. I was just like, darn it.
We don't always get this philosophical.
No, we're really hitting some high points tonight, and yeah. Well, which is good for my last one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I won't come back for this, but I don't know if there's a reason to interview me after. Although
we're not interviewing, we're just fucking around.
That's
anyway.
true. Yeah.
Well, we only interview our guests the first time. After that, we just fuck around.
Yeah, find topics.
Whatever we feel like talking about at that very moment.
Well, it's like that Diary of a CEO Jimmy Carr brought up. He's like, how often do you talk about business on this show? Because I've never. And he's like, well, it's the Diary of a CEO. It's like what it's about. It's like, right. But you don't talk about business on here. It could be Diary of a stonemason. It could be Diary of a lunch lady. It could be anything. Like, it's just because you're a CEO doesn't mean it has to be your diary.
One great quote I did hear recently, and I don't remember who it was, but somebody said about religion that religion is the blanket that we throw over the unknown to give it shape.
I just heard that too. Who said that?
I don't know.
Actually, I think Jimmy Carr said that. But I think he was he quotes a lot of people. Like it's not original, but yes, I think
it might have been him or Stephen Colbert or some some white guy with dark hair, clean hair.
That looks like that.
Yeah, there's only a
some
few
well-dressed
with Botox and
facelift. But yeah, I thought that was a good quote.
Yeah, that is. Right. I mean, that is why it's there. That is what it's for.
It's funny. Now that you say that,
I just subscribe more to the like a Bill Hicks or Christopher Hitchens, where it's like, I would rather explore and try to figure it out for myself than just take some fabricated idea. Because I think it stunts a lot of like individual thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, I'm not against it for individuals. Like if it does something for you and you get something out of it and you get some kind of moral compass or like it, I agree that it's not 100% bad,
right?
Just like,
and it's not 100% good either.
Literal, with everything, there's the gray area, but I just thought that was a great quote.
That's an excellent quote. Yeah, and some people like the other thing too. I think some of us forget, like, because I know at one point I went from being Jewish to staunch atheist, and I was like trying to like. And I think I did talk some people out of their religions because I was just like, which is as bad. You're being a missionary for atheism.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I have an issue with is missionaries. Like that's what I don't
just leave me alone.
Exactly. And leave other people alone. Like you can take water to people. I love that. I love that you're building things. You don't have to push your religion on them to do it. Like, cause it's like, here's the thing. Now here's the thing you have to read so you can get the thing that
Yeah.
No, like,
of course they're going to read the thing.
Of course.
Water.
Well, and if they don't have a developed culture, it's like, oh, you're giving us shape for the thing that we don't have. You put the blanket on it. Thank you. We didn't know what that was, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to talk somebody out of their religion,
and I got out of
but
that.
I don't want them to try to talk me into it.
Correct. Or out of whatever you... Yeah, because they're almost talking you out of what you believe in by not believing.
But very few, if any, atheists are going around knocking on doors and be like, have you heard the bad news?
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Have you heard the bad news?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good news for people who like bad news. So how about this? Let me ask you guys what you think about this. Are you aware, since we're on a religion thing, so... King Charles king of it. And by the way,
Baynard?
I love what's that?
Baynard?
Charles
Baynard? King Charles
Baynard. I forgot about Charles with his lunchbox, his Dale Earnhardt lunchbox that he stole. Yeah. He has he been on lately?
Yeah.
Why do you assume he stole it?
No, he says it in a bit.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit, yeah. He's like, and I stole this because he's like at some family thing or something like that. Yeah, like for his girlfriend, I think. Yeah, yes. Charles is great. I like him. So King Charles for Easter, he's the head of and this is what I love is like England is this tiny island that tried to take over the world, and did a pretty good job of it. Tried and came very close, and people are still fascinated by it, and people they make tons of money from tourism. Yeah. And also because there's a lot of amazing things there, but it is crazy that people care so much about their monarchs. Like, can you name the king of Spain or what, because
there was one,
right? Exactly. I think there still is one. I could be wrong, but they're one of the few monarchies where like Monaco, I think still has a royalty.
Oh wow! And what other country? So America's, it's Taylor Swift,
right? Exactly. Yeah. Isn't that weird when it was like Michael Jackson and people are like, we'll never get a black president. Well, you have a black king of pop. That's pretty good. Like, it's a start. Yeah. He was ahead of the time. So.
And they killed him because I don't even.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. So King Charles, like whoever the head of the English monarchy is the head of the Church of England.
Oh,
okay. So because that's the whole thing with Henry VIII splitting off from the Vatican because he wanted to get divorces and the Vatican wouldn't allow him. So he's like, well, I'll start the Church of England. I'll be the head and I get to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So this is something that I've heard a lot of people in America get upset about, like on the right mostly. Or in the middle even, they're like, King Charles for Easter, he's supposed to give an Easter proclamation. Mm-hmm. But if you don't, this is what I've learned from my friends in England, he's a hippie. So he's not your typical monarch. Like he went to a lot, he was in theater school.
Yeah.
He goes to a lot of plays. Like he shows up on TV for silly little things. Like he's kind of a funny guy. Like the whole thing with
Burning Man.
Yeah, right. He probably would. The whole thing with Diana is kind of unfortunate, like in the whole cheating thing or whatever. But but he's actually he's kind of just a laid back kind of dude. Uh-huh. So he put out for whatever Muslim holiday was near Easter, he put a thing out for that instead of giving the Easter thing. Yeah. I don't know anybody in England who cared. Right, but there were a ton of Christians over here or people on the right who were like, that's ridiculous. Yeah. It's like, yes, but also our country is supposed to be founded on Judeo-Christian values.
Yeah.
We're basically Christian without anyone wanting to say it. And like you listen to JD Vance, that's where I stopped liking JD Vance in that podcast. He started pushing hard about the Christianity stuff and saying about bringing that back into government. It's like, no. It was never in the government. I don't care what you guys think. This was this was a country of multiple Jews. It's
supposed to be religious freedom. That's
correct.
The reason it was founded.
Yeah.
You can't be like rah Constitution, Second Amendment, and want to eliminate the separation of church and state.
Those things don't. And the crazy thing is too, if you look back at people like Orville Gibson, Sufism, that he wasn't Christian, and he was a major prominent businessman. That's why he did do you remember when they did the Gothic Explorer and the Gothic V? Mm-hmm. They had the little moon, the crescent moon and the star. Mm-hmm. It's because he was a believer in Sufism. So and if you go back, so if you go back,
Sufism is.
I can't tell you either. I just know I know Bob Campbell told me that was Sufi. He's like, oh, that's a Sufi thing. I was like, oh, cool. Huh. There were Muslims over here. There were a lot of Jews over here, obviously. Mm-hmm. So it's funny to hear people here where we're supposed to have no single religion.
Which is it's likely. Of course you think that you're Christian.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't say that if Jews were trying to make this a Jewish... Not that would be vastly different. Probably a bad example, but...
Well, no, actually...
If it was a fucking...
It would be. It's funny, talk to Christians sometimes about, you should still be...
on the Christian... Or wait, who's... Catholics are still cool with the Jews? Cooler with the Jews? I forget which... I know there's so many different Christians now.
There are. So the Zionists or the Jews for Jesus, got to watch out for them. Yeah. They're not, that's a ploy just to convert people. The Catholics, the Baptists, definitely not. I don't know that anybody really is. Okay. And there is a sect of Christians that still do Jewish holidays. Okay. And that's the thing, Jesus did all those. The Last Supper is Passover.
Yeah.
Why aren't you guys doing this?
Thanksgiving.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mulaney bit.
Is that? Yeah. That's good.
Very funny.
That's really good. But it is like you're exactly right. If we had Jews in power and Jews were trying to push things, I guarantee there would be pushback
there'd
on
be
that.
Quite a bit of pushback.
People would be like, no, I like cheeseburgers, and rightfully so. Also, chicken and shrimp burritos are fantastic. Kosher is one of the stupidest ideas amongst others that the Jews have ever come up with.
Well, kosher, you can bless it. Just I want bacon.
Yeah, exactly.
Just bless the bacon.
Yeah, right, exactly.
How much of a struggle is it being Jewish in Baltimore? Like, you can't do crabs?
Oh my God, yeah, that's gonna be awful.
I always forget about that.
Yeah.
The shellfish.
Yeah, I mean that Old Bay factory must suffer during the high holy days. It's been funny. Like I've seen so many conservative commentators over here complaining about Charles doing that. It's like, okay, well, only the far right in England cared. Everybody else is like, he's a hippie, who cares? And the Muslims, like this is like the thing that everybody keeps giving me crap about going to London. Like, oh, it's so unsafe. Oh, is it? Because I hear that about York too. You know how many times I've been shot in York?
0 times.
0 times. And I've been on rougher streets in London. Nothing. And somebody tried to tell me, they're like, well, you don't go down this street at night. I wouldn't go down any street at night. Are you stupid? Like, but so that's like it's. I don't know. I'm just throwing these things out there.
I felt that coming up here, moving from Baltimore.
Yes.
It's like I used to band practice in Westport, Baltimore.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't care about going to Princess Street.
Right.
Like,
Exactly. Parkway. Nothing. Come on.
All the streets are unsafe. What do we?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, and you know where to go, where not to go, whatever. But like, it's not as bad as anybody. Like, and I think this is the thing. It's kind of like this media thing. It's like, because this is what I was thinking about. Is like, it's the people hear stuff, and you think it's true. Yeah, it's like we have not progressed in 100 years.
It is true. It's just like that happened once, and then the other 23 hours of the day, it was safe.
Yes. Yeah, like the guy who got shot at the waterway. Remember that like 10 years ago?
No.
So that might have been 15.
Yes, I do. I do remember hearing about that.
Because it was a white businessman who got shot at the waterway at the little park next to it because he was trying to buy crack from some teenager with a gun. That's why he got shot. And it was 2 a.m. Like it wasn't like he was sitting there at 3 on a Sunday.
Reading the New York Times.
Exactly. Yeah. He was trying to buy crack and he tried to rip the kid off.
Or he was probably weird.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because he's on crack.
Yeah. And so, like you said, like these aren't universal things that happen.
Yeah.
So this makes me think like we haven't progressed because when people would hear 200 years ago, Jews are vampires and they eat babies. Oh, I heard this. Yeah. One time maybe a Jewish guy did eat a baby because it was kosher. Yeah. And then now all the Jews get the blame for it.
It's not like he put cheese on it.
Yeah, exactly. Or they said it was shellfish. Yeah, So exactly. He's not. Yeah. So I guess that's part of my thing is like it just was wondering what you guys think about that. Like, do you think the media so it's kind of like the aliens thing?
It's insane.
Yeah, like people hear a headline, they still run with a headline. 200 years later, 300 years later, after like headlines became out and used to terrify people, we've made no progress.
I hate to sound like super tinfoil hat, but like very little of the media should be taken literally, just like religion.
Well, and it's like they only. I mean, they have like also all kinds of like studies about this, but like humans react to negative.
It's just always more positive.
Another quote that I'm gonna misquote, but you'll get the gist of it is the media is a keyboard that the government can play. At its will. And that was Goebbels. Goebbels. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Goebbels. Yeah.
Hitler's propaganda guy.
Yeah.
So
he
knew.
Well, they've gotten so much better at it now. Now they have us doing it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful what they've done. They read 1984 and they were like, oh, we can improve on this.
Oh, totally. It is funny though. I was just thinking this as we were talking. It's like, because I was thinking about like fringe theories and like and podcast people and things like that, and I was like, well, as we were talking, I was like, well, reporters had to start somewhere. Like there was no paper first, and then they found reporters. Like people wrote stuff, and there was always a Sun, a Star, like all those like crap magazines. So like, what's the difference between that and having crappy podcasts? Like and then
also. It's funny when people are like, well, podcasts, fucking, they should be like, they should be responsible and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, because the news is always
right, because the news, exactly.
Yeah, what I mean? They've never redacted a single article.
No,
I remember Jon Stewart on that famous what was that, Crossfire?
Yeah,
I think they were saying like he was criticizing like Tucker Carlson and their show about the news, and they were like, well, people look at you. He's like, I come on after puppets,
right?
making prank phone calls.
Yes.
He's like, I'm not news. They're not coming. You know what I mean? I comment on the news, but we are a comedy show first. We are not the news.
Yeah, exactly. It's a funny thing you say that, because I was about to say something about Tucker Carlson earlier. I liked some of Tucker's reporting. I don't agree with anything he's saying, because he's getting super Christian, and I don't agree with that. But do you follow him at all?
Yeah.
So he did he's done a series of podcasts lately on his show. So it was like talking about Iran, whatever. Fine, cool. Give me some information there. Like Glenn Greenwald. Like, there's like, there are these journalists now that are outside anybody's influence. They're basically getting paid by their fans. So that's going to, do whatever. Tucker Carlson went on saying that he got attacked by a demon in his sleep. And now he's had several like holy roller priests, or not priests, I guess there would be like reverends or whatever, on like talking about him and like maybe an exorcism. It's bizarre. He has taken this crazy turn where like, because he's been funny. Like, he was on 30 Rock. He's done cool stuff. And I liked some of his reporting, like on the Iran thing. I was like, he's anti-Trump. Cool. Dig that. And then it's like, oh, he lost me. It was like Vance, like listening to him, like, we got to have more Christianity in the government. Oh my God, he lost me again. Like, you guys, like, just shut up. Just don't say. I like it more when you don't say it. When you don't say it, it's like it's like the difference between a Republican and a Democrat. Like, the Democrat's going to screw you over, but they won't say it. The Republican's going to do it, say it, and they're going to do it. So it's like, sometimes, like, I think I just don't want you to say it. I think I'd rather just like not have you remind me. I know you're doing it, but I just don't want you to say you're doing it, if you don't mind. So, which is probably
have the exorcism behind in your own home.
Exactly.
Don't force it down my throat.
No, but it's just like, it's just like I was.
Keep your religion in the closet.
Yes, like, you don't need to throw that out for anybody. No one needed to know that you think a demon attacked you in your sleep, like, because you were on a path. You're like presenting this other, like, people want Tucker Carlson to run for president, whatever. And it's like, I thought, like, oh, like, maybe this guy's starting to get his act together. He's out from under the influence of Fox, whatever. And then he starts going on this, and it's been a lot of, like, I had to stop listening to him, because it was like, this is all about demons and stuff. And I don't, again, like, could be, because if I'm saying aliens exist, demons could exist too.
Good point.
That could be aliens that did it to you. Well,
that's a funny thing that, in one of the new, I don't know if it was Age of Disclosure, not the Spielberg Disclosure movie, but the documentary, where all these high level government officials are, like, there's whistleblowers, and one of the whistleblowers, like, is high up in the government, and he's like, people in our government are saying that, like, no, these are demons. Like, people at the highest level who run the country are believing in demons. It's.
Or is that,
it's scary.
Yeah. And then is that even, well, maybe there are demons. They're just calling aliens demons is the same thing. That's equally as esoteric.
True,
It's equally as crazy. It's just putting a label on it. Yeah. Kind of like we put like gray and like big head and no body or whatever. Yeah. Or like weak or like whatever you visualize as aliens.
Yeah, right.
Whatever Scooby-Doo shit.
I just feel like, though, like, putting that religious spin on it, it's like you're going for an angle that is definitely going to pick up some people, but then you've also lost some other people. So maybe we didn't have to, like, you could just imply it, because I think it's disappointing to me when I find somebody that's like, and I wasn't like full on Tucker, but I was like, okay.
I mean, some of the stuff, I mean, he has. Most people have good points. That's how they get a fucking hook.
Exactly. They must be saying something right. And again, like I said, like, he called out, I mean, like, I am anti-war, and this Iran thing has been ridiculous. And he was like, and said, I was like, all right, you got me, man. Cool. And then you've lost me. You had me.
And it's gone.
Exactly. It's the Seinfeld thing of, thank you, good night. They don't know when to stop. Like, you just keep talking. No. You don't have to talk all the time.
I feel like you might be describing some people who listen to this podcast. Like, at some point, they're gonna be like, "Well, you had me, but
probably,
you lost me."
But I feel like this episode.
This episode. Yeah, I wasn't speaking about this episode. I just meant us in general. Like, they're like, all right, you can stop talking now.
Sure.
Yes, me. That's how I'm. That's when I'm editing the episodes. It's like, shut the fuck up, Sean.
I bet. Oh, it's like reading your own jokes. Yeah, in my notebook, I'm just like, why did I say that?
I can do that more than I can do the podcast. Luckily, I don't have to like we don't have like multiple angles, and I don't have to listen to the whole thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? That would be. I couldn't think I could do that.
Yeah.
I'll be using a fucking data center to edit this podcast if I actually had to go through the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Can you like I like Off Menu, the British, like it's two comedians doing that podcast. I think I've talked about it before in here.
Yes.
And
yeah.
and their guy Benito, he has to listen to the whole thing because he edits it down. He does take some stuff out because they have a strict. They'll do 2 hours.
It would be a better product.
Sure, it would be. But can you imagine?
No,
like,
I can't.
It's like mixing an album.
Well, Tony Knuckles in the Lunsby show, he cuts all the fat out of their show, and I could never.
There's no way.
I mean, he cuts all the he cuts the pauses that he. It's real. It sounds better. I mean,
yeah,
it's
sure.
It is a better product.
It's a better product,
but it's but that's somebody else's job.
Yeah.
Like that's It's
if
like
you
a
like
band.
and subscribe, maybe one day we'll be able to
Like and subscribe. Yeah, you got to do both. You can't just
I guess if that even gets
and
anything.
Patreon. Hit up the Patreon. There's all
no
kinds
Patreon.
of. Yeah. There's no extra footage. Never mind. Never mind. It's just a picture of my foot again. Oh man.
Well,
I was gonna say,
I think we did it. I think we solved most of the world's
I
problems.
think we did, yeah, or at least shined a light on them. If not, yeah.
Really glad to have you on again. Really glad to have met you.
Same
Hopefully
here.
we'll stay in touch.
Yeah.
When you come back, hit us up.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
If somehow I ever have the means to travel to England, I'll hit you up.
You guys are always welcome to visit. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I you guys, meeting you guys, I think at my first open mic, you guys have just been
Probably, yeah.
wonderful people.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You guys really are. You're nice people. I've always loved this show. And there's, I was speaking with another comedian who was on the podcast recently, and we were talking about people who have almost like comic dysmorphia, but in the reverse way, where they think they're killing, and it's like, did you hear anybody laugh? Because I didn't hear anybody laugh.
Right.
I think you guys have always been very grounded about like, this bit did well, this bit didn't do well, or I don't like that.
Yeah,
even
it's
if
a
the
curse.
audience laughs, it is. But like, even if you're like, the audience laughed, but I think I could do better. Like, you guys have just been very honest with yourselves. And I think that's like a huge thing. I think that's why everybody, like, nobody could say anything bad about either one of you.
Oh,
so
so
I
sweet.
appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
well,
I don't fully believe that, but
I'd be shocked if they could.
that.
I can't think. Yeah, I've never seen anything where I could complain about either one of you, and I got a lot of complaints about a lot of people in comedy. So it's
same. Nobody's ever complained about you.
That's surprising me. Yeah, because I just don't think I'm everybody's cup of tea. So
You are a cup of tea, though.
I am.
That's why you're
I've
moving
turned
to
into a
London.
cup of tea. I'm a cup of Earl Grey or ginger for sure. Now I really want a cup of tea, actually. So yeah, but no, thank you. Thanks for having me on, and I hope you guys keep doing this. And maybe we can Zoom from London. Maybe I can report about the scene, even if I'm not in the scene.
for
there.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
But I hope you guys keep doing this because this is a great podcast. So yeah,
Thank you very much, and we wish you nothing but the best.
thanks.
Safe travels.
Appreciate
Yep, I
it.
was about to say safe travels.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
And we'll see you next Thursday.
Take it easy.